Phone ain't rung in 30 minutes. Go 4 phone calls back to back. What's up, Carolina? TJ. What's up, John? Doing a little bit of final sanding. Yeah, phone ain't rung in 30 minutes. So let me go live for this last part. Damn phone run, and I got it in do not disturb. Run 3 times, just that quick. Just that quick. If I figure out a way to turn the damn thing off, I turn it off. I need to take that off. Well, son of a gun. What size did you put, Jay? I don't know. I can't remember. That's not it. Must be the one that I didn't get. Must be the one I didn't get. I'll find it later. I don't know where it's at. Do you ever get insurance work, or you just really do? I do. I have had insurance work before. I mean, yeah, I've done insurance work. I've taught insurance work. I get some insurance work from time to time. I just don't post it. I mean, I get some insurance work from time to time. I don't I try not to deal, I try, when I do insurance work, how that works is I make the client deal with the insurance company, and then they just bring me the check, and then we go from there. Because I don't like dealing with them. You know, they'll get an estimate. I mean, I can write an estimate, but the CC1 software to write an estimate is so expensive. It don't justify the means of me paying for it. And somebody's probably gonna say, "Oh, you don't know how to," whatever. And plus, all the insurance companies, they got traveling agents now that they got the CC1 software in their car, and they come out and do the estimate anyway. So they use the same software. So why do I want to spend $500-600 a month for a subscription for CC1 software, and the insurance adjuster is going to write the same estimate. Might as well let him write the same estimate and let them pay for it. And then when they give me the estimate, if I have to do a line adjustment or a supplement, I can do that and just email it. But I just don't like dealing with the insurance company, because the problem with the insurance company, it's not really much the insurance company. It's body shops. And here's my reason behind it. Okay? So everybody complains that mechanics make, $150 an hour for mechanic work, right? Frame work is pretty high, stuff like that. Well, here's the problem. If you go, like, for example, suspension work, when that girl hit my truck, they wrote 2.5 hours for suspension and frame adjustment at a mechanic shop, and their rate was $145 an hour for 3 hours, right? So that's 150, that's 300. That's another 150, that's $450 in labor, right? So then the insurance company says, to get the car aligned, that's $125 to get it aligned at a mechanic shop that has an alignment machine. Okay, cool. So when you go through there and look at all the mechanic stuff, the mechanics make $100, $125, $135 an hour for mechanic work. Some places are more, some places are less, but it's average, just say $100 an hour. Then it drops on over there for paint and body. $45 an hour for body work, $45 an hour for paint work, and $52 for material. I don't know what damn material you buying at $52 an hour. And so this is how this works. A lot of people don't understand how that lays out. So let's say you got a bumper cover that's messed up on your car, right? And they give you 2 hours of body work, 2 hours of paint time, and 2 hours to install it. I'm just throwing numbers out there, right? So you got 2 hours body work, right? At $50 an hour. That's $100, right? Then you got $50 an hour for paint time. So that's $100. That's all the material they're going to give you is $100. And then they put material. Well, they put material 2 hours. So that's $100 for material, $100 to paint it and prep it and get it ready, and then 2 hours to put it back on the car. I don't know where the hell these damn adjusters are, but you can't buy. I mean, some of these colors, man, is like $200 for 8 ounces, and then they won't cover it, right? They won't cover it, right? So then you argue with them. They go, well, that's the industrial standard in your area. So here's where they get you. Here's where my problem is with body shops, all right? All right? I'm on the advisory board committee at the college, right? So the advisory board committee, we got all these shop owners in here, right? In this room, and then we have insurance adjuster representatives in there. The insurance adjuster representative tells the body shop owners to tell other body shop owners that you need to go to Labor Rate Hero. Labor Rate Hero, right? Labor Rate Hero. Click in on Labor Rate Hero and click on it and put your information in there, and it only goes up to a 50-mile radius. So if you go in there and put your zip code in there and you do a 50-mile radius, and then you got your shop on there, and let's say your shop rate is $65 an hour, right? And there's 3 other shops in that area that are $45 an hour, the insurance company is going to pay $45 an hour, because they'll say the average in your zip code is $45 an hour. We're not going to pay $65 an hour. Like, I don't care what their prices are. They don't pay my bills. It's 60. Well, we will advise our client to take it somewhere else. Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of moving parts. You got PDR, direct to repair shops and stuff like that. We can get into that. But in the state of North Carolina, you can take your car anywhere you want to get fixed. A lot of people let the insurance company say, no, you're going to take it over here. Well, no, you're going to take it. And then they listen to them because that insurance company or that shop is a PDR, direct repair shop, direct repair shop for that insurance company. That insurance company and that body shop has a contract together that they will feed them work if they agree to a certain price. There's a lot of people out there that's not going to tell you that, and they're going to say, oh, he's full of shit. Okay, dude, whatever. You see that sign right there? Collision Repair Center? I know all about the politics, okay? All about the politics, right? Then you get online and you see body shop people going on, man, I ain't making no money. They ain't paying this. They ain't paying this. Well, if you would set your pride and your ego aside, and if all the body shop owners in that area, in that zip code area, would go on there and put their rates. Let's say they go in there and put their, let's say you go in there and you have breakfast. I've done this before. I have went to, there's like 15 or 20 body shops in my area, right? People like me, then you got the dealership and stuff. I have went to them and said, hey man, you need to go to Labor Rate Hero, and you need to go on there and you need to put your rates in there, and everybody needs to put the same rate within $10 or $15. So if you could get all 15 shops to go in there and say, hey, my rate's $75 an hour labor, $75 an hour paint and body time, and $75 an hour for material. Guess what, boys and girls? The damn insurance company is going to have to adjust their rate to pay you. But what happens is, you get these damn dumbass body shop guys. Yeah, I called you dumbasses. They say, well, I'm going to cut that man's rate. He's $65 an hour. I'm going to do it for $50 so I can get more work. Do you see the logic in that? None whatsoever. So you're going to do 50 jobs at $50 an hour, and I'm going to do 10 jobs at $75 an hour. Makes no sense. So basically, you're cutting yourself short and you're cutting everybody else short because you want to undercut. This ain't a government job, man, where you putting in bids. If I went to several shops and talked to them, you know what they said? Oh, we're good where we're at. You're good where you're at. Yeah, you're good where you're at. And then I look around and say, yeah, I can tell. You're good where you're at. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Nobody wants to do that. Well, see, if they do that, if they go in there and we all team together like the mechanics team together, right? The mechanics team together and they make them pay what they want. They make them, right? They make them. So then you can pay your techs more money. If your tech's making more money, you're going to get more jobs. If you get more jobs, you're going to return more revenue. If you return more revenue, everybody's going to do better. It's just going to trickle down. Everybody's going to. But what body shop owners, what body shop owners doing, they don't want to increase their rate, because if they increase their rate, they got to pay their tech. But then on the second hand, they bitch and complain they ain't got no help. Well, you ain't paying them. But I know places right now, that pay body shop technicians $12, $14, $15, $16 an hour. Man, I can go to Bojangles and make damn biscuits for $15 an hour. If you think I'm going to sand on a vehicle for $15 an hour and no benefits, you've lost your ever-loving mind. You was smoking on that good stuff. You're smoking on that good stuff. That's the problem. That is the problem. Body shop owners won't band together and go online to laborratehero.com and submit your rates. Everything. Go through there and submit your rates. Everything. And hit enter. If everybody would band together, you would force the insurance company, which is a billion-dollar industry, which is a scam altogether, a billion-dollar industry, to pay you. But you want to sit around and complain that you ain't making no money and blah, 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 and the insurance company ain't paying nothing and they ain't doing nothing. Well, guess what? If you don't force them to, they're not going to do it. So keep sitting around starving, keep working your ass to death, and keep dealing with it. I had a guy one time, and I'm probably going to talk him up. I had one guy, he said, there ain't no way in the world you getting $75 an hour to do body work on a collision car. Prove me, show me your bank account. Prove it, show me your bank account. Why in the hell do I gotta prove something to you? I ain't gotta prove shit to you. Why do I gotta prove? You're mad because you're getting $48 an hour doing insurance work, and then I tell the insurance company, I'm not working for $48 an hour. You pay me $75 or you take it somewhere else. I don't care. I don't care. Ain't no skin off my teeth. But this guy got so mad. There ain't no way you getting that. Okay, fine, whatever. Prove it to me. Why do I gotta prove it to you? I can't help it you can't sell yourself. Ain't my fault. You the one settling for damn $45 an hour to do body work. You batshit crazy. You batshit crazy, man. That's what you are. You batshit crazy. Strat. You crazier than hell. You're crazier than hell. And no benefits. Dude, I will go to Bojangles and make damn chicken biscuits for $15 an hour. And at the end of the day, I get to bring home all the extra bread home and feed it to my damn chicken. Make me some biscuit and gravy. Get that buttermilk, baby. Ain't that right, Jay? Get that buttermilk. Get them buttermilk biscuits. Hey, y'all remember that song? Buttermilk biscuits, here we go. Yes, sir. Y'all crazy as hell. But you know what? Pride, boy, pride. Pride, 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 pride. I tried to help the body shops around here. I tried to help them. I tried to say, man, if y'all band together, man, you can make them pay. Oh, we good where we at. Yeah, I can tell. And then they get mad. Then they mad, and then it's like, well, damn, he's down there getting $85 an hour. Must be nice. Let me tell you something, man. You can go up here to damn Juan's. It used to be Glover's. Then it went to Total Power, and then Juan bought it out, and it's a lawnmower place. You get lawnmowers, weed eaters, side by side tractors, little Yamaha tractors, and all that stuff. If I take, I just ripped my pants. Oh, stay in there, big dog. Stay in there. Don't come out. If I take my lawnmower up there to Juan's, right, Total Power, it says on the wall, lawnmower shop now, lawnmower shop. If I take my lawnmower up there, it says $98 an hour. Minimum 1 hour. Minimum 1 hour to diagnose it. 1 hour. So if I take it up there and they tell me my spark plug's fouled and it ain't got no damn gas in it, they're going to charge me $98 an hour, 1 hour for diagnostic fee. It don't matter if it took him 2 minutes to figure that out. 1 hour. Then he's going to charge me the labor to replace the spark plug. And then he's going to charge me the labor to put gas in it. Then he's going to charge me the 2.5 gallons of gas he put in there. So my bill's going to be $300 to $400 before I left to fix my damn lawnmower or my push mower or my pressure washer or whatever. $400 to fix it. And you're going to get your lawnmower fixed. Or like my uncle would say, your Lonnie mower. But if I tell you it's going to be X amount of dollars to fix your car, man, that's too high. I'm not paying that. Okay, fine. Don't pay it. Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. Because I don't care. I don't care. Think about it. $98, $100 to go in there and get your lawnmower fixed. $100. Most haircuts that women are paying to get their hair cut, $75, $85, $100. They get that shit done at least 3 or 4 times a month. Your nails done, $75 to $100. So it just don't make no sense. I stopped trying to figure it out a long time ago. Yeah, I stopped trying to figure it out a long time ago. Hey, look, price is the damn price. You either pay it or take it somewhere else. Guess what? I'm not adjusting my price because your budget. I ain't doing it. Now, is there somebody out there better than me? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's okay, absolutely. If there's somebody out there worse than me, absolutely. Is there somebody out there that's gonna tell you what you wanna hear other than what you need to hear? Absolutely. Am I gonna hurt your feelings? Probably so. Probably so. But it's all good, baby. Just don't do it. So if you on here and you're watching and you're in an area and you want to try to band together against the insurance company, go to Labor Rate Hero. Labor Rate Hero. I don't care if you're a mechanic shop, a body shop, a performance shop, you just change oil every day. I don't care. Go to Labor Rate Hero and put your labor rates in, and then go around in your community and try to get other shops to band together to put that on there to make them pay you. To make them pay you. But again, pride gets in the way. Old ways. Nobody wants to learn nothing new. Nobody wants to do nothing better. But then you're mad that the next man's doing better. You're mad that the next man bought him a new boat. You're mad that the next man paved his driveway. You're mad that the next man got a brand new truck. You're mad that the next man going on a vacation to damn wherever, the Bahamas, damn Barbados, wherever. But you mad. But you ain't playing the Monopoly game like you're supposed to play the Monopoly game, like I said this morning. Imagine playing the Monopoly game and not buying no land, not investing nothing, just going around and around the board, collecting $200, hoping to God you don't land on the luxury tax button, and hoping to God that you don't land in jail, and hoping to God you don't land on somebody rich, so you got to pay their rent. Imagine people going through life doing that. Sounds crazy, don't it? The whole objective of playing Monopoly is to win that son of a gun, boys and girls. Let's win. Y'all can have boardwalk in place. Y'all can have boardwalk in Park Place. I don't even want that. I want the electricity. I want the 4 railroads. I want all 3 greens. I want all 3 reds. And I want all 3 pinks or fuchsias. And I'm finna bankrupt you bad boys. I'm finna put you down like James Brown. That's how you need to be playing life, like Monopoly. But most people just get up, go to work, clock in, do their 8 hours, probably work 6 hours, clock in for 8, go home, bitch and complain about everything they can talk about, kick their shoes off, sit in the recliner in their damn underwear, playing with their balls and their white socks, and complaining to their wife, what you cooking for supper all night, old lady? I wonder what my old lady gonna cook tonight. But then you sitting around talking about everybody else, about what everybody else has got. But you ain't putting in no work. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't putting in no work. But you sure are putting in them lips. You sure are bumping them gums. Oh, get out of here with that crazy mess. Oh my God, Jay's on a roll today, boys and girls. I'm on a roll. Woo! I'm on my soapbox. I'm on my soapbox. Actually, I'm on this Wonder Wash. Yes, sir. What are you doing, Jay? Well, I'm washing this thing with Scuff and Clean. I'm gonna make sure it's really, really good. It's been a while since it's been sanded, so I'm just hitting it with some Scuff and Clean. DX 101 Scuff and Clean. I'm gonna wash it really, really good. And then I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna get it in the booth, and I'm gonna wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Let's see. Let me catch up on these comments, man. Y'all been kicking it. Hold on a second. Let me wipe my hands off. All right, let's see. Yeah, my hair does look good, don't it? I got 2 people to cut my hair. This Hispanic woman, she cuts my hair, and then this other guy the other guy up there, man, they'll hit that sun gun with a razor. And let's see. Do you take? Yeah, I'll take EBT. I take it. PayPal. Don't take Cash App. Don't take Venmo. Don't take Zella because my bank won't support them. Too many scams. But I'll take PayPal. I'll take credit card, debit card, ACA transfer. I'll even swipe a debit card. But cash is king. Everybody knows that. Good point. Well, good point on top of your game. Get my money, boy. I go through this every week. My business cut grass. Yeah, make it happen. He does. Carolina Big. He's got a Facebook page. I know the body line of that bed. Actually, that's a 60, 68. So 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72 is all the same. But yep, I need a headlight bucket for my 79 C10. Carolina Big. John Buchanan's probably got it. I got his phone number, Carolina Big. I'll give it to you. That's why I'm worried don't like this air charging. Okay. Fix the sidewalk in front of your house, or fix the sidewalk in front of your house, or get your trees trimmed. I don't have a sidewalk. I don't have a sidewalk in front of my house. But thanks for asking. Imagine cash money cream getting. Happy birthday, yes sir, yes sir. I know exactly what that means. I know exactly. I know what that means too, Happy Bear. Yeah. Tidy whities are out, brother. Boxes of breezery. Hey, we used to fix problems, not whining about them. Oh yeah, boot liquor. Yeah, I still fix problems. I touched the wall. Deer spot, I don't trade for chickens. Deer spot 135. I don't know what you doing, buddy, but what you do on your personal time, you probably want to keep that to yourself. You probably want to keep that to yourself. This is what I'm using right here. DOX or DX, not DMX, but DX 101. What's this channel about? Right now we're talking about people not going against the insurance company, but paint and body, collision, life. Hell, we might be talking about cooking in a minute. We're still trying to get Impala J to drink some buttermilk, but he won't do it. He won't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Impala J, we're going to get him to drink some buttermilk before it's all over with. I'm telling you, if Impala J ever rolls up down here at the compound, he going to drink a glass of buttermilk. I promise you that. I promise you that. He going to drink it. Willingly or unwillingly, he drinking the buttermilk. I'm going to get him a big old... We'll just get you a small one, Impala J. Just a small one. Get you some of that buttermilk. All right, so when you're sanding, boys and girls, make sure you get your edges really, really good. Make sure you get your edges right in here really, really good. You know, make sure you get your edges, right? Make sure you get your edges, right? But make sure you get your edges. My OCD kicks in, and I will wash and 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 wash, and then I'll wash some more, and then I'll wash some more. I tell you what my good friend Freddie Carson said. I tell you what my good friend Freddie Carson said. I don't know who Freddie Carson is. Google him, Freddie Carson. Freddie Carson said one time, I was in a paint class with Freddie Carson, and he was teaching it, and out in Utah, and we had these panels. Well, actually, we was doing mailboxes. Is actually what we was doing. So we was doing these mailboxes, painting these mailboxes, and we had to sand them to get them ready to go, right, to prep them. And this one guy says, "Is this good enough?" And Freddie said, "If it's still shiny, it's not good enough." And the guy said, "Man, are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "If it's shiny, it's not ready." He's like, "Man, I don't normally do stuff like this, man. I just hit it real good and I spray it." And Freddie said, "Well, that's okay, but you do whatever you at." I don't know the exact words, but he said, "That's okay if you do that where you're from, but you came here to take this class to learn a better way. And the better way is to sand it until there's no shiny left." And we was doing it with Scotch-Brite, right? But we was doing it dry, right? Because doing it wet makes a mess, right? Doing it wet makes a mess, right? So we was sitting there, and that guy said, man, and Freddie said, let me put it to you in this terms. Do you wipe your ass one time, or do you keep wiping it till there ain't no shit on the paper? That guy looked at him and said, do what? He said, when you wipe your ass, do you just wipe it one time, or you keep wiping it until the paper's clean? And he says, what? He says, when you get toilet paper and you wipe your ass, do you wipe it one time and say, I'm done, and pull your drawers up? Or do you keep getting paper and wiping it until there's nothing on the paper? That's what I want you to do to that mailbox. I want you to keep wiping it until it's not shiny no more. Oh my goodness. And then I told Freddie, I said, that's what I tell people. They said, man, you ain't never gonna see it, keep going. I said, do you wipe your ass? And they said, well, yeah. Well, why you wipe it? Ain't nobody gonna see it. Oh my God, I gotta stop. I'm about to die. Oh my goodness. Oh, I should have done. Oh my God, I'm about to die. Boys and girls, I tell you what, I'm in a temper mood today. Woo-wee. Best believe that. Praise Jesus. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Woo. Put the lotion on the skin or you'll get the hose. Put the lotion on the skin or you'll get the hose. I'm going to show y'all something before I get electrocuted. Hold on a second. Oh. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hey, I don't drink. Hey, Tony Snow, Texas, I guess you new to the channel. I don't drink. Why are you drinking in the middle of the day? Well, it's not in the middle of the day. I'm in North Carolina and it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. But I appreciate you. How to get that out of my I don't drink. I don't drink. This is me, man. I'm like this all the time, man. I'm like this all the time. I'm just happy in life. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see what's going on. Those jeans have one more washing and they bye-bye. Wax on. Oh, they got a rip in them. I didn't rip my pants. All right, boys and girls, let me show you something. Y'all ready? This right here is the test. This is the test. This is the test. This is the test. Woo! Boys and girls, just think about it when I get that cleared on there. Damn it, Jay. You better stop playing with my emotions. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir. Hey, hold on. Let me do this right here. All right. So you want to see the wet test? This right here, boys and girls. This right here is what it's all about. And this thing going black too. Look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at her. You don't know where it stops and where it ends. Right there's where it ends, boys and girls. Look at that right there. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Yes, sir. Come on now. Talk dirty to me. Woo, woo. Yes, sir. No waves. Yes, sir. Look at her. Look. Let me show you. I tell you, there might be a lot of things that I can't do, but I'm gonna tell you what I can do. I can make that, boy. I can make it slick. Wait, let me live with you. That's just one side, boy. If the rest of the truck turns out like that, I'm gonna be money, boy. Woo, woo. Come on with your bad self. This is the water test. This is the water test. This is the water test. Look at that, boys and girls. Look at that right there. Huh? We can read the, look, you can read the ingredients. Boys and girls, y'all can read the ingredients on that Red Bull can. Y'all can, come on now. Come on now. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Damn it, boy. Talk dirty to me. Woo, woo. Let go, let go, let go, let go. I believe that dog a hunt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all want to see it again? Y'all want to see it again? Now, it's going to be a lot of work. Now, after I paint it, then I'm going to have to let it set. Then I'm going to have to block sand it and polish it and all that. But if your foundation looks like that, y'all want to see it one more time? Y'all want to see it one more time? I'm going to show you one more time. Let me show you one more time. This is the wet test right here, boys and girls. This is what it's all about right here. This is the wet test. Let's get this water on there. Get that water on there, huh? Let that water get down. Get down like James Brown, boys and girls. Now, them little waves in there, that's not waves. That's the water running down. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't like that, I tell you what you can do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. You don't even know where it stops. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Jay, stop. You're going to hurt him, Jay. You're going to hurt him. 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 Ooh. Put the lotion on the skin or you get the hose. Yes, sir. Let me turn this water off. Split screen. Better tell him. Better tell him, Impala J. Better tell him. Look, it's all good, man. It's all for fun and games. I'm not in competition with nobody but this person right here. That's the only person I'm in. That's this person. This is the only person I'm in competition with. Look, the water is still dripping. But look. Woo! Yes, sir. Rick James, get your feet off my couch. Hey, I got the baby powder in there. Don't make me go get the baby powder. Don't make me go do it. Hey, I'll go do it. I'm telling you, boys and girls, you got to always keep you some baby powder around. You got to keep some baby powder around. And what's that baby powder for, Jay? Because Rick James said you put that baby powder on so it don't sting, leave no marks on that face. Hey, look, y'all want to see something right here? I got a package. Woo! We can't even talk about that. That's another level. That's a members only video right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, the water's still dripping. Look, you can't even see. Look at that. What? Twinsies. Damn it, boy, get some. Are you talking to me, motherfucker? Because I know you ain't talking to me. You want to start something. Woo! Let go. Boys and girls, let's go. Southern Body, you ain't got a clue, man. I'm telling you right now, big dog, you have no idea. This is me like on level like 4. Like level 4 or 5. If I was to turn it up, like turn it up, man, you need to go, I tell you what, you need to go to my personal Facebook page. And I posted a video about Gen Z. Man, I'm Gen Z all day, every day. This right here, I can't do it. You don't need, no. I don't need no alcohol. I don't need no drugs. I don't need anything. I don't need nothing. Boys and girls. I don't need nothing. I tell you what, you don't want me on, you don't want me on none of that mess. Huh? You don't want me on none of that mess. Man, I don't get mean. Man, I get wild. Look, I told you, like SpongeBob, I ripped my pants. Woo! Yes, sir. Everything I got's threadbare. I wear the shit till it falls apart. And then I sew it back together and wear it again. All right, so let me show you this. All right, so let me show you how easy this is. Right? I told y'all, let me get this out of the way. All right, make sure ain't nothing in the way. Nope, nope, nope. Let me move it over. I don't want to get too close to my car. Hold on a second. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all. Show us, Jay. Show us. Show us, show us, show us, show us, show us. All right, hold on a second. Let me show you. You done told us you're going to show us. I know I'm going to show you. Now, remember, this is a family channel. I can't be showing what you. All right, now watch this. Now, look. Unhook this right here. See this lock? Unlock that, right? Now, watch this. One hand. Put my foot right there. Watch this. Oh, shit. About made an accident. Oh, yeah. Gen X for life, baby. Hey. All right, here we go. Back to what I was going to show you. All right. Rotisserie. It's 8.5 inches from here to here. It's 8.5 inches from here to here. If you missed the first two videos today, go check them out. They're about 30 minutes long. It's 8.5 inches from here to here. It's 8.5 inches from here to here. It is level this way. It is level this way. All right? Now, let me show you. Let me move these buckets. Ooh, about got electrocuted. Y'all see that? About got shocked. All right, now check this out. One hand. This is the wonderful thing about a rotisserie. Watch this. When it's level, watch. Look at that, boys and girls. I just rolled that pig over like she wasn't nothing. Come on now, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now look, grab it right here. Grab it right there. And pull down. Pull down, girl. Pull down. Pull down. Bam. She's upside down. Upside down world like Stranger Things. So now, see that? That's going to make it so much. What's up, Elko? It's going to make it so much nicer. Put my foot right there. And we're going to spin it. Going to spin it all back around. Just like that. And it's level. We in like Flint. Look, man. There is 103 people in here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We are 212 away from 4,000. 4,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. I promise you. You will not go unwanted. You will not go unnoticed. All right, so this is what we're going to do. After I get everything water sanded or scuffing clean, after I get everything water sanded, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take this off because this needs to be epoxied and bed line. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to take those covers off, all right? And then I'm going to spray adhesive promoter on the bottom, all right? Once I spray adhesive promoter on the bottom, and I'm going to spray adhesive promoter inside the bed, all right? I'm going to spray adhesive promoter in here, all right? And then I'm going to mix me up some black just to make it uniformed, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to spray one good medium wet coat of black on the bottom. One, because you got some scratches like right there. See where it knocked the bed liner off. So I'm gonna spray one medium wet coat of black on the bottom. And I'm gonna spray one medium wet coat on the inside. And then I'll paint the headboard. He don't want the headboard slick, so we're not even gonna worry with it. So I'm gonna paint the headboard. And then I'm going to roll it back on the side, and I'm going to paint the bed sides, both sides. And then after I paint the bed sides, then I'll paint this bottom back here. And then once I do that, then I'll roll it back on the side. I'll put 3 coats of clear on the bottom. I'll put 3 coats of clear on the inside. And then I'll roll it over on its side. And then I'll probably get up here like this right here. And I'll roll it back down like this on the side, like that. And then I'll probably put 5 coats of clear on this side. And then I'll probably put 5 coats of clear on this side. And that'll give me enough meat on the bone when I come back to cut it and buff it. Because I'll probably start with 1,200. I'll probably start with 1,000. Some guys start with 600. Some guys start with 8. I'll probably start with 1,000 and then work my way up to 5,000 and see what it looks like. If I need to go on up to 8,000, I'll do 8,000. But after the first week, if it's being cleared, I'll cut it open with 1,000 and let it set for a few days, let it gas out some more because I'm putting so much clear on it. And then I'll come back and go 1,000, 1,500, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, and see what it looks like. And then probably jump up to 4,000 and 5 and then polish it. So that's where we're at. So let me see if I got caught up on the messages. That's pretty much it. My phone died. You're always very nice. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, TJ. Yes, sir. Rick James, get off my. Yep. Thanks, DK. I'm trying to catch up with the messages if I missed any. Yeah, I appreciate it, TJ. Yes, sir. All right, boys and girls. I said I want to try to do about 30-minute live. We've been on here for 45 minutes. Probably won't go live no more today. It's 6 o'clock. I'll probably get caught up on anything else I got. I'm gonna squeegee the floor, pick up some trash, straighten up a little bit, and go from there. So did 3 lives today. If you missed them, this is the end result, but I'd greatly appreciate it if you go back and watch the first live and then go back and watch the second live. So it's part 1 of the bed, part 2 of the bed, and this will be part 3. So I greatly appreciate it. And when I use wet sand buffing, hold on a second. Is there an easy way to get creases dents out? I'll talk to you later, Caroline, about that. When I used the wet sand and buff and polish, black was my enemy. Yeah, black is different. Black is difficult. The thing about black is the scratches. So I'll just touch on this for just a minute, Terry. Since you asked these questions, I'll kind of wrap the rest of this up. So the thing about wet sanding and polishing, the problem people have, and I had it too in the beginning, is we get in too big of a hurry, right? So you have to. So this right here, when I clear it and I come back with 1,000 grit paper, right? And I wet sand it with 1,000 grit, right? And then I come back with 1,500. Only thing you're doing is you're taking the 1,500, you're making 1,000 scratches into 1,500 scratches. Then you're taking the 1,500 scratches and turning them into 2,000 scratches. Then you're taking the 2,000 scratches and turning them into 2,500 scratches. 25, 3,000, 4,000, and then you come back with your buffing compound, and then the buffing compound, there's a lot of buffing compounds out there now, a lot of them, right? I would suggest finding a buffing compound that has no solvents in it and no petroleum, right? Get some that's non-solvent based and get some that has no petroleum in it, right? I'm not gonna give you a brand because there's different ones that I use, and I'm still looking for what best works for me. Some's better, like some stage 2s are better than this. So I'm trying to find a system that will work all around, right? And then they make buffing compound just for black, right? So you need to, so basically what you're doing is you're getting rid of the scratches in before. So you go from 1,000 to 2,000, 2,000 to 3,000, 3,000 to 4,000, 4,000 to 5,000, and then you polish it. Well, the only thing the polish is doing is getting rid of the scratches and making finer scratches, and then finer scratches, and finer scratches, and finer scratches. So in theory, the scratches are still there. They're just so detail oriented that you can't see them. So Rupus has a school in Georgia that all their rooms are black. You know how like we got white walls and what they have, their polish and correction rooms that they teach you in, the walls are black because black will reflect anything in the back, right? So if it's a black wall, it shows up scratches, right? You just have to go to Rupus's website and read their theory on that. And I got a buddy, you know, he does paint correction and does a phenomenal job, but it takes a lot of work. And when I say paint correction, he takes brand new vehicles and he takes vehicles. He could take my 2015, which has only like 2 coats of clear on it from factory, right? And then he could go up there and do paint correction and clean it up, all the washing scratches and the swirls and stuff. New vehicles only have like 2 or 3 coats of clear, or 2 or 3 mils of clear on them from the factory. And a mil thickness is the thickness of a cigarette pack. So I don't smoke, but if that's the best way to explain it to you. So if you take that plastic bag that holds a pack of Marlboros, that is 1 mil thick, 1 mil. So new vehicles only have like 2, maybe 3 mils at most of clear on their vehicle. Some don't even have 1.5 mil, right? So to get it like completely slick, when you put 5, 6 coats of clear on there, you're building that mil thickness out. And you can take a mil gauge and check it, but what a mil gauge is going to check is from the top all the way to the bottom. So if I cleared this thing, right, if I put 5 coats of clear on it and then I let it ride, right, and then I do the math on how much 1 coat of clear is, I can kind of get an idea of how many mils I have on this bedside. Then I could sand it with 1,000 grit. I could check it before I sanded it. Then I could water sand it with 1,000, and then make sure it's dry, and then check it again. And that will tell me how much I just took off. So let's just say it's 20 mils, right? And then I wet sand it, and then now it's 18 mils. So that means I took 2 mils off, right? Or 2 microns. Ever how you gauge is reading, right? And then you keep doing that step. And then if I say, okay, I put 5 coats of clear on there, and let's just say I got 15 mils on there with 5 coats. I'm just throwing numbers out there so you can kind of get an idea. Well, that tells me that I roughly have 15 mils on there before I get back to the paint. So you want to leave at least 5 mils for UV protection, because you got so much stuff packed on there. I know some people's probably going to disagree with that, but that's the way I was taught. That's the way I was shown, and it works out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Terry. Yeah, if you had to learn on your own, and I learned on my own with trial and error up until I was self-taught to a point, and then I got hired at the college to teach it, and then I took classes, and then I took training. I took a lot of PP training. I took some BSF training. I took a lot of education, some ICAR, some ACE. I took a lot of PPG classes and kind of evolved over the years on techniques on how to get from point A to point B. Like Gene Winfield said, every day is class day. 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 We're always learning every day. If you stop learning, then you need to stop doing the job. Because if you're not learning, then you're not growing. And if you're not growing, then you're becoming stagnant. If you become stagnant, you become hard-headed and not open to new ideas and stuff like that. So it is what it is. So I appreciate every single one of you. We had 55 minutes. I went over a little bit. I hope that answered anybody's question about cutting and buffing. Remember I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace and chicken grace. I'm out.